One solo noob against an entire server of pro players. What follows is a raw, chaotic, and merciless footage from a high-stakes PvP server. A lonely base in the desert with the hope to survive till the very end of the wipe. In this episode, we are trying to survive, but not just that, we're trying to survive on a PvP server, where bloodthirsty people are here to only do one thing, raid other players. Here, you don't have much time to think, you just have to get your resources, build a base, and go on raid. On this ruthless environment, you've got to be fast paced, because the raid is right next door, and you don't know how many players are against you, you don't know the odds. So let's try our best to survive and do as much damage as we can. In this situation, I want to get my resources as quick as I can and build my starter base. So for this wipe, I'm gonna go with something very simple. I'm gonna make a triangle base. It's only made out of triangles, which means I'm not gonna be using much resources for the upkeep of the base. I have chosen this design because as I find it very simple and very easy for you to collect your resources and build a base. But not just that. With 3 edges, it's easy to place turrets since you only need 3 surrounding your base. And this will be vital in the very near future. One thing that is worth mentioning is that we are very lucky, for on the first very toolbox we came across, we find the MP5. This will be key for us to defend ourselves against whatever enemies that might try to attack us during the process of building a base. Jackhammer, huge. Let's the scientist. This is bad. I didn't want to make much noise around the area, but let's keep farming. I'm just gonna get these barrels. I'm gonna get some nodes. There is a lot of nodes around our base. Nice. Finding a bear now means it's a huge win for us. It means that we can get animal fat. Animal fat, of course, is good to make a furnace. Oh, there is a naked right ahead. He didn't miss. That was a headshot with a P2. I better seal my base quick as I can. Our base is starting to looking good. It's getting into shape. It was really fast and smooth process. I heard footsteps. Someone was outside checking the base, and just like that, the moment of happiness I was having felt like it could be shattered in an instant. Damn, already my neighbors are coming around to say hello to us. I haven't even put clothes on. I don't even have anything on me. Only my MP5 and my P2. Damn. These people are fast. Back. Yes. AK. Yes, we are in game. Well, his body must be here. Must be around here somewhere. Oh. Jeez. That scares me. He had a launcher already. Ooh, that would have been a problem. Is he coming back? So, some time has passed, and he never came back. I want to get my turrets done soon as possible. With neighbors right around the corner, creeping up to our doorstep, and knowing they were strapped with rocket launchers, this was not a good sign. That's why I was in a rush to get our turrets and defenses set up as fast as possible. Of course, things didn't go as smoothly as I hoped. While shopping at Outpost, I found out the hard way. To buy just one single turret, I would need at least 3,000 scrap. So, with time running out and danger closing in, I hit the road to ride. While on the road farming barrels, I hears this. Because it seemed so easy to get inside this base, and neighbor not paying attention, I thought it would be a good idea to wait outside, maybe to try to go deep. And for some lucky reason, there is a freaking patrol helicopter. No! What are the odds? The size of the map, the helicopter comes straight at us. No freaking way. Oh, nice. Finishing off with some rockets. Okay, maybe he didn't notice I died right next to his base. Maybe I can try again. First, I'm gonna go back and check if my loot is still there. If he didn't loot it already. Alright, so it's still here. He didn't find it. That's perfect. Now I'm gonna go back and camp outside this base. Let me just double check. No, his horse is not here. Oh, why he's shooting. He's way gone now. Let's go back to farming. absolutely no freaking way. Look how many AKs. No, that's what I needed. Oh. Oh, I missed this. Yeah, there is more on this wooden box. Nice, there is bags. Okay. I have to get everything I can and let's hope we can get home. So at this moment in time, I was broke, desperate, on the edge of quitting. But then, plot twist, a decaying base. Or you can say a raided base, with untouched and full of loot. And that has changed everything for me. With all this loot, I have acquired over 10,000 scrap, which is making possible for me to buy not only one, but 3 turrets. And this, my friends, means our base will be finally protected against any raids. Or at least, that's what I thought. I hate dying like this. I mean, if you are in the middle of the war and there is people shooting at each other, there is a big fight going on, I don't mind losing a PvP 1v1 or 1v5, whatever. But if someone's camping and I haven't even drawn my guns, that really frustrates me. I don't know about you, but let's not bring ourselves down. For now, he takes the win. But at any moment, table can turn around. Oh shoot, we're getting raided. Okay, so I need to get my AK. I need to see what's going on, where he is. So at some point during the process of adding turrets inside my base, I've made a locker and I have crafted some kits in case we were getting raided. And at the entrance, I put a second layer of metal sheet doors. This would prevent any raiders to come. What? I cannot believe. Where's the boom? Have they stopped raiding us? Are they gonna get more boom? What's going on? Oh, I haven't even finished setting my turrets. I honestly want to get this done. What? Is he raiding the neighbor now? Why did it stop? I don't even have boom. Oh, should I go? Should I stay? I honestly don't want to leave in base now. It could be more people. It could be people camping outside. No, I'm gonna finish setting my turrets. Let me just have a look. Are they coming here? There is more than one. It's at least two. Yeah, they never came. So, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we cannot make things happen, guys. This is rust. The guy came here, blew our front door, probably heard that I was in. He didn't want to online raid. There's actually two of them. At some point I heard two guns fighting. It stopped him. They never came. There's nothing we can do. So you seen that guy there? He was coming this way. Maybe he lives in this. Maybe this is his base. Let's be quiet, so let's check. Yes, that's his base. His horse is here. There's two doors. There is the side door and the front door. What? He got in? No! What the freaking thing? Bro, that was the whole magazine. There it is, that is. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh. Yes, we got him. Sheesh, that was close. Let me go, let me go. Run! This quick desert run turned out to be a huge win. We got lucky and managed to catch his no camo guy on the second time. And luckily for us, he was loaded with rockets and C4. Perfect race gear. Massive profit right there. I'm stashing all this loot for now, since it's getting late and I'm heading to bed. Tomorrow's looking like a full day raid. Day 2 gonna be big. It looks like a war broke out, and my base was caught right in the middle of it. There were guns scattered everywhere. Signs of a full-blown firefight. Whoever did the raid wasn't solo. They came as a team, and they meant business. They even hit me with MLRS, trying to wipe my base from top down. Most of my loot is gone. They even found my stash of explosives. Brutal. All I could think now. Revenge. I will get him on the way down. My guy, my guy. I do not know what you're thinking. Just running across without even looking. At this point, I was scouting for a base to raid, and while searching, I spotted this guy climbing open the base. I took a few shots at him, but he completely ignores me, like I wasn't even there. So I circled around, kept my eyes on the area, and eventually I caught him sleeping. After getting offline raided, I was out for revenge. My goal this time, a proper online raid to release some of my stress on someone else. But to do that, I needed to find a right target, someone online, active and worth of the effort. While scouting, I killed a guy near his base and thought he might be the one, but his base was perched right on top of a hill. Not ideal for me. Good visibility, thought angle, not so good. I would call that an A-tier defensive setup, and I wasn't looking for a challenge that unfair. So I moved on, hoping for a better opportunity. On my way, I passed by the dome again, same monument as earlier. And that's when I saw from the top of the dome 2 players locked in a PvP. And I noticed that one of them was still building, which told me 2 things. He had resources and barely any defense. Exactly what kind of target I was looking for. After spotting my target, I headed back to base to get ready. I started preparing for the raid, gathered resources, crafted explosives, and picked up the guns I would bring. Checked my turrets, checked I had full batteries, loaded up supplies, double checked everything. No mistakes, no second chances. Once I stepped out, there was no back in. Step 1 was to build a raid base, a simple 2x1 setup to kick things off. I chose the backside of his base, since that's where he first started building. The chances were his TC was still there. But things got complicated. On my way to place the raid base, I ran into a decaying structure. An external TC was blocking me from building. To make it worse, someone was sniping from distance, and the owner of the base had already caught on. He knew what was coming. External TC, I have to get rid of it. So before I could even start the raid, I had to deal with the external TC. I decided to back off, planning my next move. And that's when another player showed up, out of nowhere. Let's just say he didn't last long. The plan was to stash my loot inside the launcher site and craft a Molotov to deal with the external TC. But just as I was getting ready, the server was about to wipe. Server is about to wipe. No freaking way. It's supposed to wipe tomorrow. No way. And just like that, the raid would have to wait. GG guys, and thanks for tuning in. Until next time.